All right, what is up, guys? So this is, I guess, pandemic vlog number 3. You know, I haven't been uploading a lot, and with everything going on with the pandemic, it's too hard. The kids are home, they're out of school for the rest of the year. I've been home, and it's just like I can't film a vlog in my house when my kids are home. It's way too loud, it's too hectic. But I did get the new Foxeer Toothless Nano. Can't really see it. It's in my HX115 with the 2.1 millimeter starlight lens, so it's supposed to be better at night. That's why I brought it down to the parking garage. It's not nighttime, but it's dark, so we'll see how it looks. And then I kind of also wanted to talk about the new firmware update for the DJI goggles that dropped this morning. Some notable things are they added GPS home arrow through Betaflight OSD, ground speed, and distance to home. Those are kind of like the 3 big things that we've been missing to fly long range with HD, so I'm definitely going to be testing that out too. I just got to stick an air unit in my FR7. You guys know I've like already kind of planned for that. That'll probably happen pretty soon. And then some other cool things are with the analog AV input, they added the menu bar across the top. So now you can adjust the screen size and the screen position without having to jump back into the main menu, which is, for me, that's pretty convenient because it was kind of irritating, like having to go back and forth between the main system and then the AV input. Now you can just go into the AV input and make all your changes there. That's pretty cool. Another big change that I really like is for HD, they are allowing us to turn the auto record feature off. I hate auto record. I hate it for a couple of reasons. Like when I race practice, I might arm the quad 50 times in one session, and each time you arm, that's a file that you have to sift through and delete, you know, to find the stuff that you wanted to record. The alternative is to take your SD card out, in which case you risk losing it. So it was pretty irritating. The other reason that's cool is because when you crash, if you're smart, you disarm as soon as you crash. And when you disarm, you disable the recording. So now, like when I'm racing, if I crash, it'll keep recording because I started the recording, as long as auto temp control is off. Because if that's on, that'll stop the recording as well. That'll prevent you from recording, at least on the Caddx Vista. On the Air unit, that's not as much of an issue. What else? Oh, they added the goggle battery voltage to the AV input, which is pretty cool. So I know a lot of people were complaining that they have been killing their batteries because they don't check them when they're flying analog. And they gave you the option to turn off the low battery warning. I left that on, but if you're still for some reason using a 2-cell battery, you want to turn that off, because now you can use your 2-cell battery to like the full capacity and not get early warnings. But anyway, it's only 6 o'clock on Monday, so this particular business is still open, and so there's a few cars, but I'm gonna fly this Toothless Nano Starlight version, and we'll just kind of see how it looks down here in the parking garage. And then, Easton, come here. On this side. So I've got my little dude here, Easton. He's been flying the GTB 229, and I think tonight, after I review this in one piece, I think we're gonna switch to this, right?
Yeah.
You think you're ready?
I don't know.
Think you can handle it? Should we just go full power or turn the power down?
Turn it down to like 50.
50%?
Yes.
No. So yeah, we're gonna let him fly the 3-inch. If you guys haven't seen my review on this guy is pretty much as fast as a 5-inch, so it should be pretty interesting. But, you know, it'll be more durable. And I haven't come up with an FPV name for Easton yet.
Yeah, you have.
No. We're thinking it'd be cool if he had an FPV name kind of related to the pandemic, because really the only reason he's been able to learn how to fly is because of that pandemic, because I've been off of work, so I've been able to spend a ton of time with you. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think his name should be kind of relatable, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. But anyway, I'm gonna get to flying this Toothless, and then I'm gonna fly with this guy. All right, be right back.
That's my toothpick.
All right, so I've got my DVR going. I can see my goggle voltage now. Let's see what she looks like. And again, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is a pretty dimly lit parking garage, but we'll also be able to see how it handles the light transition. Okay. That's pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say it's handling the low light pretty good. Like, you can't tell, it doesn't seem like it, but this back corner is pretty dark. Like where the car is parked, this is all like pretty dark. And I know these cameras are supposed to have a little bit higher latency, but you know, obviously, you know, you kind of know my stance on latency. I don't really notice it. You know, flying 3-inch in the parking garage is actually pretty fun. It seems to handle the light transition pretty good. So yeah, that's the Toothless Nano. And again, well, let me see if I can mark this so I can show you guys how dark it is in here. So I'm lit by a shop light. And then if I turn the camera around, that's that back corner. You can kind of get an idea of like how dark it is down here. Like it's pretty grim even in the middle of the day. But yeah, it worked good. You know, I'm already kind of a fan of the Toothless once I figured out that I had issues with my DJI goggle feed or whatever. And you know, now it's just cooler that you can stick a Toothless in a micro quad, a toothpick quad or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And yes, I did finally get a new hat, guys. So you can stop giving me crap about my like gross Spectrum hat. Nothing fancy, it's just this company called Mountain Ops. I don't know if you've heard of them. I hadn't, I just kind of saw them in my feed on Facebook. And so I went to the website. They sell like supplements with an emphasis on like being outdoorsy or like hunting and bow hunting. You know, I don't bow hunt. I don't do any kind of hunting, but their gear looks sweet. So I ordered a hat. But yeah, that's the Toothless review slash vlog. Not much of a review, more of just kind of like a look. Thanks Foxeer for sending that out. And then, and again, you know, it's kind of like a struggle to make videos anymore with what's going on. But keep an eye, because I am going to be looking at doing long range with the HD system now. Like I'll probably do that, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. All right, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching. So I guess one con to the Toothless Nano, at least with this 2.1 lens, is it sticks out pretty far, and the first time Easton flew it, he broke the lens. But he said he was still able to see perfectly, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, just something to think about. Depending on your build, that lens might be a little long. All right, guys, thanks for watching.